Mystery and intrigue.
Dum dum dum.
Welcome back to more of the uncle who works for Nintendo.
The uncle who is an eldritch lightning god.
Yeah, the Eldritch that works for Nintendo, more
Yep.
like.
Yep. So, in case you're wondering how your that uncle managed to do all those crazy things for your best friend as a kid, well, are you sure he wasn't an eldritch lightning god?
Yeah.
Have you ruled out that possibility? Just saying. All right. So we got ending number 4. All unsaved data will be lost. You went home early, and it was lucky you did. Dave and his family died in a house fire that night.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which I have a strong suspicion Dave may have caused.
Dave may have caused, rather than face the alternative.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're okay to start from 7 here.
Let's read 5 there. Locked.
Oh, right, sorry. Yeah. That's indeed. So some things you don't... some things you remember don't match what you see. Learn what you can. Ask questions. If it's serious talk, don't be mean, but still get out there. Same as for ending 4. And then make what might be the worst decision ever.
Okay, so repeat.
Yeah, this will be a repeat, but with some different dialogue towards the end. But we'll just kind of mess around here. All right, we'll go with 7 o'clock.
From the top.
Yep. Actually, I don't even know at this point. It seems like he probably does indeed drink beer. He just didn't then.
Yeah.
So it would seem that our Eldritch God's powers can even warp, whether or not our buddy's dad is an alcoholic.
Yeah.
So this is promising.
Hey, he fixed my dad's alcoholism. That's
great.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, thanks, Eldritch God. Alright, so let's see here. I'm actually going to go to the kitchen again this time. I'm not sure if this does anything different, but let's just go and see our weird mannequin parents.
Every time I think of this, I think of like the parents from the Invader Zim show. The mom and dad bot.
Nice. Pretty much, right?
Yeah.
Yep. In here. Hi.
Hi.
This isn't funny.
Not funny anymore, guys.
Yep. And we'll just run back to Dad. Again, I'm just gonna ask him about his parents again here. This isn't a very funny joke for you all to play on me.
Yeah. Don't be stupid.
Says Dave, a little meaner than you'd expect.
I bet they're just being weird. Give me a second.
And as he stands and moves out of the room, he points back to 64.
You can play my game if you want.
Let's play this time. After a moment of hesitation, you sit down and play the game Dave has running. It's a little like Banjo-Kazooie, but it's not a game you're familiar with. The colors are a little weird. Still, it's relaxing. While Dave comes back.
They look fine to me.
Mom says she's going to bring us popcorn. I guess it's him.
Mom said she's going to bring us popcorn soon.
I saw them,
Nice try for a prank, though.
says Dave, seemingly ignoring you.
Oh, and one more thing.
He says while he resumes his spot for Nintendo.
Thanks for sending me out, then. Mom made me help clean up after all. Special company.
What?
Oh, my uncle is coming to visit.
And passes. Alright, let's do the uncle thing again here. Let's do a quick flip.
It started with a Mew and ended with a... Yeah!
All life begins with Mew and ends with Mew. Construction freeze, bad storm,
At the time...
something that's big neighbors. Free. I think you've also got to do this, but I'll still do it just in case.
Yeah.
As long as we can get Dave talking about the storm, that's all that really matters. Otherwise, he'll just stonewall us.
Yeah.
Different. I'll just put all these options to be safe.
Mm-hmm.
It's the real Mew. Oh, I was so jealous. I don't think the brother is actually essential to this recollection. I'm basically wondering if we can ask Dave more info about his parents rather than his brother this time. But I'm just going to find out if that's the case. I'm not 100% sure on that. Outside of it.
Yes, creepy mannequin.
Thanks, man.
I would like the popcorn.
Yes, this popcorn. bowl of eyeballs or whatever it is.
Or just stuffing from the couch.
Yeah. And we'll ask him to visit. You're coming. You're a liar, you damn kid. Big Grandpa works for Nintendo. Flinch.
Oh God!
Yeah.
Not the face! We talk to Dave.
And Storm, and if we did everything right, this should work.
Like this out in the wind out there.
Yep. Alright, here we go.
You remember the storm?
That's Dave. Yeah, you say, nodding.
But no one remembers the storm.
He says. I think it took down trees.
That's impossible. Impossible. No one remembers it.
What's going on here?
He came out of the storm. I was home alone.
Dave begins, his eyes growing distant.
I'm almost at work. Dad was out at the bar.
Maybe one of these alone options? What do you think?
You were alone? Yeah.
He agrees.
I was alone. All alone. Alone all the time. When the storm started, I thought I'd run over to your house, but it was too late. And then he knocked. I answered the door when the knocking started. He said he was lost and hungry. He said he could help me. All I had to do was promise to feed him. Bad expression. Feed me!
What is that?
What is that? It's my uncle. Or that's what he told me to call him. I don't really know. I don't know what it is.
What did he do?
He changed things. He said he could make things happen any way I wanted them to. That I'd be able to be the best as long as I fed him.
Fed him? Dave looks at you, his eyes watering. For a long time he doesn't say anything, and then suddenly you understand. Your knuckles connect with his jaw and he goes sprawling on the hardwood floor. You're not sure if he is expecting it or not. He doesn't try to get up. He just lies there looking at you. Say nothing. But it passes. Let's try calling her mom now.
Yeah.
So 3 rings. Things are weird as hell here. That's when we go home. Yes, thank you. Things. Turn to 10. This plate is very mean. If your uncle's so powerful, why can't he just keep me here?
He gets weak. He can't do as much. Is that why things have been different? Is he weaker now?
You get back to your stuff.
Please don't go. I've never not fed him, and I don't know. And if I don't, I'm not sure what will happen. Sorry, everyone.
So, you just wanted me to get eaten or whatever?
No, please, no. It's not. I think he'll kill me. Do you understand? He would have killed me if I didn't.
Get back in silence. Why could you... sorry, that's you.
Why could you hear him?
He asks, but it doesn't seem like he expects you to answer. You both lapse into an awkward silence. Eventually a car honks outside. And into the night we go. Considers familiar car. Still burning. Ominous word.
Yeah. Yeah, when I said the first time, I was like,
Yeah.
burning. You don't...
Yeah, that's an odd way to describe lights. Fire. No survivors.
Check it out.
Let's go check it out. We were told to make the worst decision ever. So,
Let's pick up a Game
let's
Boy.
take that Game Boy that is totally not bad. Looking from side to side as if anyone might be actually watching, You pick up the Game Boy and click on the power switch. After clicking through the Pokemon intro screens, you find there is no save game on the cart. It's like a brand new copy. You turn off the Game Boy and, stuffing into your pocket, return home. Your mom is standing in the kitchen when you arrive doing dishes, and your little sister is watching some annoying cartoon. Remember to take a bath and get dressed before 7, Mom calls. Remember? You're fairly certain she never told you to do that in the first place.
Yeah.
You walk back into the kitchen, dropping your backpack on the linoleum floor. Why do I need to do all that? Silly, she says. Your mom turns from the sink to smile at you, and your throat tightens when you see how glassy and empty her eyes are. Don't you remember, she asks. Your uncle is coming over for dinner to celebrate his new job. And...
Well, we just carried on the curse.
We did indeed. Do you want to continue? While picking through the rubble of Dave's burned-down house, you found his old Game Boy and took it home. Coincidentally, your uncle has a new job. Lucky you.
Yay. That's great.
We love it, don't we, folks? What's this?
Repetition with a difference. It is not the time for running. Go where you're not wanted. Go where you've been told you can't go.
Okay.
You're the boss.
Any idea what that means?
There's something in the game that we weren't allowed to do that I'm going to assume that we can do now.
Correct. Alright, let's restart at 7. Now you're going to drink. You know what? We're going to have a fun night. We're just going to watch Dave play video games.
Yeah.
Dave is playing something that looks a little like Mario, but it's not a game you're familiar with. You watch for a while, and eventually Dave turns to look at you.
Come on, you want to play?
Solo or co-op?
I'm always a solo player, but...
Yep, same. You do your best to figure out the unfamiliar control scheme while Dave sits by, giving you a few commands every so often.
Why does the trigger button jump?
Bullshit! The game seems very familiar to you, but you've never played it before. The colors are a lot brighter and clearer than any other game you've seen. You played for a while. The clock chimes. I just want to play video games, man. Come on.
Yeah, this is supposed to be a night of fun.
Yeah, with all this Eldritch bullshit. You and Dave decide to switch games. Since his library is so large, he picks.
You play this one.
He says, play it. This is our puking magical wizard guy. It's always good. I'm actually pretty good at it. Yeah, whatever, Mom. I don't care. Midnight, Uncle. Got it.
I'm playing video games.
Yeah, leave me alone. Dave takes charge of the console again. I like this one.
Watch this.
He says. On screen, Link is in the Temple of Time. Dave heads to a corner of the map and, after walking back and forth a few seconds, faces through the wall. I found this the other day. Sorry, let's see.
I found this the other day.
Says Dave.
Running his avatar through a huge room with arched ceilings.
What are you going to do with it, you ask? Dave doesn't say anything, but smiles as Link reaches the end of the room and stops in front of the shining golden light of the Triforce. Motherfucker, he figured it out.
Yeah.
No way. Link saunters forward and grabs the Triforce. Triumphant music and a lengthy cutscene play as Link poses with the Master Sword, which now glows gold.
Now the game really gets cool.
Says Dave.
You have unlimited bombs and arrows and can go into the past as an adult.
Damn. Accordingly, he shows things off for a while. Clock chimes. I like that one.
Yeah.
The long-rumored Triforce in Ocarina.
Yep.
Keep watching. Mario Kart. Eat my dust. Feeling cocky.
Sorry.
Says Dave.
I'm a little off on my game tonight.
You notice that he seems somehow nervous. While you played, an hour passed.
My uncle should be here soon.
Says Dave, looking at the clock. Yeah?
Let's play just one more game.
He replies.
You pick.
As you begin ruffling through the pile of cartridges by the TV, you realize Dave is staring at you. You turn to stare back. What's wrong? Dave shakes his head.
No, sorry. I was just thinking.
You shrug and then pick up a cartridge from the pile. How about this one? Dave nods. As you plug it in and start up the console, you hear behind him.
Hey,
So, yeah.
thanks for spending the night.
Yeah, no problem. Oh, is your uncle here? Sweet. Looking forward to this. Come on in, buddy.
Just open at the front door with open arms.
You know what? Let's try running again here. This time, let's go to the kitchen.
Yeah.
Dispatch doesn't exist. Let's go anyway. Fuck it.
What?
You go to the kitchen.
No, child.
There is not much of a...
This is not allowed, child.
Be quiet. It falls silent for a moment. It has grown weeks since you haven't been feeding it. Take it the Game Boy. We still have it. From your pocket, you pull Dave's Game Boy Color. The uncle is somewhere behind the half-textured walls, rumbling to itself. Turn on the Game Boy. Pokedex. This isn't the time to use that. Sorry, Professor Oak. No time for Pokemon. Item? You are carrying a Game Boy Color. You hope this works. It came to you after you picked up Dave's Game Boy, still weak from the night of the sleepover. And in that moment, you had an understanding of what it was and what it did. How many times had you not made it through the night? How many of your friends had gone before you? How many would come after you? How many had taken the Game Boy? It promised you what it promised everyone, every time. The newest games, the best consoles, the best strategies and the most talent, the knowledge of tricks and secrets. A family who could and would provide these things. You could play well, play forever. You would always be the best so long as you fed it. And you had an idea. It did not like your first request, but it was hungry and it had no other choice. So here you are. In other words, we asked the uncle as part of our request to repeat this very night.
Yeah.
And this time we had a Game Boy. So here you are. Save. It's probably not a good idea to save when...
Stop this, child.
Things are getting so messed up. Option. Fast. You're 11 years old. What's your best friend's name? Dave is playing in front of the large TV. He plays something in the N64. Suddenly jumps as if you scared him by entering when you did. And he turns to look at you.
What was that?
I know about the uncle. Dave blinks uneasily at you.
I don't know what. Do not listen.
You mean?
What are you talking about?
I used it to come back here.
Stop this. Stop this. Stop this.
So he looks around uneasily. I hear it too.
How is this happening?
Dave asks. I'm starving it to death.
No, 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 no.
Dave shakes his head.
Bad expression. Stop this now, child.
In disbelief.
What are you here for? What are you doing?
The rain outside increases in tempo, or...
Bad expression. Bad child. Bad, bad, bad.
Stop sounding exactly like rain. I came back to save you.
How did you do that?
It doesn't control you. It may seem like it does. It may seem like it's all you have, but it's not.
But it said...
It lies. It always lies.
Bad expression. No, 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 no. Anger, anger, hunger, hunger, hunger. Bad expression. Gone, gone, gone. I ate them all.
No, we're here. We're all here still.
Gone forever. Gone.
Is Dave.
I made so many. My parents, my brother. I don't deserve it. Why did you come back for me? Why did you come back for me?
Because we're friends.
Bad expression.
Dave is still crying. Take Dave's hand. Dave looks up at you.
You really came back for me? You really think we can do this?
It wants us to hate each other, and I won't do that.
Okay.
Use your words, Uncle. Exit.
Bad expression. I think our uncle's shitting the bed.
Uncle's not looking so good. I like to think of this as freeing all the people who have come before. I'm sorry you were hurting, and I did not listen. I'm sorry for not believing you. I'm sorry for all of this. What do you think?
We can become something else if we're willing to fight it.
Well said. You are my friend. No more games. You are my friend, and I am here for you. And that Gameboy got fucked up.
Oh, man.
In the developer's notes, he says that he asked the artist to make it represent, what if a Gameboy was a heart of a vampire and it was being skewered by a stake? So that was the interpretation behind that particular little piece there.
And that's it. That's the uncle who worked for Nintendo?
That's it, except for one bit of bonus content. So after you beat the game, you unlock the author's notes. So I won't read through all this. If you do want to come back and read, I do think it's worth your time.
We showed you how to get to here.
Yeah. He kind of goes into his thoughts behind the creation process of the game and the themes and whatnot. So there's one thing I do want to check out. Author's notes. There are several endings to this game, and yet, if you are reading this, it's because you've attained the ending after which I do not think there can be any more play. If you haven't unlocked all the endings and were planning to do so, I'm sorry for what probably seems to be a blunder in design. Alternatively, you can read the short essays that follow, since their appearance here was definitely an intended effect of the design. They are various reflections I composed for my own clarification and guidance while making and testing this game. They are likely tedious, and to a greater or lesser degrees, besides the point of whatever experience you had while playing the game. But that is why they are hidden content. Nevertheless, if you would like more traditional hidden content, please click here. At any rate, thanks for playing. Congratulations, you've unlocked alternate outfits for all characters. During your next playthrough, do your best to imagine the characters wearing different outfits than the ones that you imagined them wearing before. Some suggestions. You and your friend are now dressed like Orin and Tidus from Final Fantasy X. Your friend's parents are wearing horse armor. Please PayPal me $5 for this privilege, j.michael.boots@gmail.com. The uncle who works for Nintendo has been replaced with DreamWorks' beloved character Shrek. But really, your imagination is the only limit. That's the magic of games. Back to credits. That's it, folks.
Thank you all for watching. This has been actually quite the experience.
This has been pretty awesome, I think. I like this game a lot.
So, tune in next time because we'll have a special bonus for the final week of Horror Month.
Yes. Yeah. Same author. I think we're going to play a game by the same author. It's short and more linear, but it should be fun, I think.
All right, tune in next time. I'm Devin.
I'm Curtis.
Have a good one, guys.
So long.